Thanks so much for visiting Tina Butty on YouTube. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the Tina Butty podcast with me, Dominic.
And me, Erica.
And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day.
Yay!
Or as some people call it, Valentines Day.
Oh, God, yeah.
With an M instead of an N.
Yes. Do they do that in Britain also?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it was Saint Valentine.
Saint Valentine's Day.
I guess I think, it's Valentine. It's Valentine.
What's Valen then? Richie Valens?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Richie Valens, what was his... La 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 bamba.
Yeah.
La 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 bamba.
I don't know if they just, that's the way they say it, or do they actually think it's Valentine? Valentine.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, yeah. I mean, I've heard people say it's Valentine's Day, innit?
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Yeah.
It's the time of Valen. That's what it is, mate.
The time of Valen.
It's a very important day for Valen, because Valen got, it was his time, wasn't it?
The time of Valen is tomorrow, actually, so...
It's tomorrow. The time of Valen
The time of Valen has come.
Valen is coming back to judge you all on how many flowers and how many chocolates you bought for your wife or your girlfriend.
Oh,
you
God.
nutter!
Yeah. So, is Valentine's Day, is it a big thing in Britain?
Not really. It's celebrated, but
You say that, but I just Googled a while ago.
What are you Googling now, eh?
And an article came up from that all-respected
Respected.
newspaper, news source, the Daily Mail.
Oh, yeah.
That
beacon of truth.
Valentine's Day trees are becoming a more popular thing.
Trees?
Yeah, so basically, it's people who are too lazy to take down their Christmas tree, and they are now decorating it for Valentine's Day, and this is becoming a trend in the UK, apparently. And they had all these different women
for the time of Valen.
They had all these different women in there showing off the Valentine's Day trees. Yeah.
Got my tree.
The way they've decorated them. This one woman was really
like a
proud.
Christmas tree,
She spent £2,000 in decorations for her Valentine's Day
Where?
tree.
At Home Bargains?
And she was like, and a lot of them are like, oh, well, this is our first Valentine's Day together. It's like, do you really think your husband cares if you,
decorate a tree?
Or decorate, period. Who decorates for Valentine's Day? Actually, you guys listening, let us know, and there will be no judgment. Well, maybe there will be a little judgment.
There'll be so much judgment, mate.
Let us know if you decorate your house, or your office, or whatever. If you decorate at all for Valentine's Day. Because that is one thing I notice when you're going shopping over here. The Valentine's sections in the stores that they put out. There's, kitchen towels and, who's buying Valentine's
Who is buying
kitchen
this
towels?
stuff, people? Who is buying it? Britain doesn't really celebrate Valentine's Day, or whatever you want to call it.
I hear people all the time say, oh, well, it's a commercial holiday. It's to be fair, it has become that, I guess, but to be fair, it wasn't just created yesterday, Valentine's Day, it's been being celebrated for a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been, yeah, it has.
I mean, they have I've seen actual Victorian
Saint Valentine,
Valentines.
Yeah.
From
It's a day of love. It's a day of It's a day to show your affection to the boy or girl or woman or man that you love.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with that. I think that's lovely, isn't it? But why are we not showing that affection and love every day? That's my only, issue with the holiday.
I mean, it's just unnecessary, isn't it? I mean, buying flowers and chocolates and saying to show I love you, and I love you. That's it. The day's over. I showed you I loved you on Valentine's Day. Goodbye.
Oh, Valentine's Day was yesterday.
The end.
Get back in the kitchen and cook me dinner
Get
today.
back in the kitchen, put your knickers on, make me a sandwich. Yeah, I mean, in this YouGov poll, or poll, as you like to say.
You can always count on YouGov.
Good old YouGov, yeah, love it. New data shows that America is the only country among the three.
What three are those?
Brits and German.
Okay.
Britain, Germany, and America.
Okay, yeah.
Compared to Brits and Germans, Americans like Valentine's Day the most.
Okay.
And
how are they judging this? Though?
They did a survey.
They asked people.
Yeah.
Or they're judging.
It's a country-specific survey.
That's interesting. Okay, let's have more of this information. When was this taken? When was this survey completed? Do we have a date on this thing?
2017.
Okay, yeah.
So it's quite current. It's a couple of years old. Americans show the most warmth to Valentine's Day, whereas 35% love it, like it, in the US, whereas in the UK 19%. Love it, like it, and Germany 23%. So there's quite a bit of a difference there between the UK and America.
Yeah.
I neither like nor dislike it. That's 43% of Americans who say that. 53% of Brits say I don't care. And 54% of Germans say I don't care. And I hate it and I don't like it. Britain's in the lead there with 25% over 17% of Americans and 20% of Germans who said they didn't like it.
I mean, the thing about it is I always feel like these kind of polls and stuff because there's more people over here in general, unless they took like the same number of people. I
imagine it would be the same number of people.
Surely it would have had to have been.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
It was a country.
They didn't poll the entire population, obviously, because I don't remember being asked this question.
Valentine's Day, not a beautiful tradition for all.
It's a beautiful tradition, to be honest.
Very beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I feel pressure to do something romantic on Valentine's Day. The Germans came out on top with that, with 58%.
Really?
Yeah. America was the lowest with 36%.
That's funny. Maybe that's why they like it more, because they don't feel pressured to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so, yeah. Valentine's Day is too commercial. Britain thinks that. 88%.
Yeah.
It
sounds like Britain.
America and German,
too commercial. Get
76% to 78% of the, in the US, 76% people think Valentine's Day is too commercial. Valentine's Day is a beautiful tradition. Americans do think that. 62% of Americans think that.
I think that goes hand in hand with Americans
whereas
being more like...
41% of British people don't think that. Well, they think that Valentine's Day is a beautiful tradition. Sorry.
Only 41%.
Only 41%. Yeah. So that was...
And 45% of Germans think that.
Yeah.
I think that probably goes hand in hand with Americans generally being more optimistic people, more positive.
I guess maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
And Britain and the rest of Europe are more pessimistic, more just negative about things in general. So we're just like...
It's lifestyle, real-time usage.
It's a beautiful tradition. It's beautiful.
But
it's funny that we like it more, but we don't feel we feel the least pressure to do something. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, you feel at least
Germany and Britain both felt a lot of pressure.
Feel a little bit more pressure to do something, innit?
Yeah.
Gotta get down there, gotta get the chocolates, gotta get the wine.
I mean, what do you guys think? Let us know if you feel any pressure to do anything.
Poll.
Yeah.
Do you feel...
We'll put a poll up, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a poll.
Do a poll. We'll poll you.
Do you feel any pressure to celebrate, to get your partner a gift.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
I mean, I don't feel it either. I mean, I don't, because it's a day.
But you don't feel it.
Christmas, I feel a bit more pressure to do that.
Okay. This is kind of an interesting topic, because is the pressure coming from society or is it coming from your partner? You know what I mean?
I think it's probably more society for like Valentine's
well,
Day.
for you, because you don't have a partner that really cares one way or the other. But if I was somebody who was like, you know, I have to
outdo people on Valentine's Day.
Or if I was really expecting it and I was going to be really hurt and really pissed off if you didn't get me something, you'd probably feel pressure. But you don't, because I'm not like that, you know?
And I'm not like that either if you didn't get me anything for Valentine's Day.
We don't.
But we don't. That's another thing.
Here's a little information. Here's a little inside scoop for you all. We don't get each other anything for most holidays.
I mean, you know, we might celebrate in a little way by going out to dinner or something, but
yeah,
it's like we're not like, lavishing each other with gifts and wine.
You know what I can't stand? This is totally off topic, but I cannot stand it on my birthday when your friends and family tell me, oh, I hope Dominic's spoiling you.
He's spoiling you.
It makes me...
He better be spoiling you.
It makes me vomit in my mouth. I'm just like,
better be spoiling
why do I need him to spoil me? I don't need anybody to spoil me. Like,
I better be spoiling you, though.
It's like, I'm a grown woman. I can take care of myself, you know?
That's something I was coming to.
Do you, boo?
Do you, boo?
Yes. You do you, boo.
That's something I'm not tolerant of, is boo.
Saying the word boo.
Yeah, you watch too much YouTube with all those boo people who call their husbands or wives boo.
God.
Boo, what you doing, boo? Oh, boo. Oh, boo, where are you, boo? It's like, boo off. But the booing booer.
The old-fashioned thing, obviously, like the old-fashioned commercials, was like, oh, buy your wife a vacuum cleaner. But it's like, well, you know what? Maybe I don't have a wife, or maybe
you do.
Maybe we're two women, and away. You know, neither of us vacuum, and we have our own. We have a load of money, and we have a housekeeper. You know,
and is that housekeeper a man?
Probably. Get his ass vacuuming the carpets, okay?
And he better be wearing a penny, too, because I don't want to see any of that freaking bum crack crap. Plumber's freaking... crap.
You know, Valentine's Day, it's just like, buy your partner something, don't buy your partner something, I don't care, you know? It's like, if you're happy, do it. If that's what they want and buying it for them makes... both of you happy, or, you know, whatever, do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. I don't care. Nobody should feel pressured to do anything. That's just ridiculous.
No, I mean, I don't feel pressured to do it.
You know, it's like the woman spending £2,000 on her decorations. Let her do it, though. It's
Let her do it.
She's not hurting anyone. She wants to celebrate. She wants to decorate. She does not want to take her Christmas tree down.
But what you don't know about that story is she stole that money to do that, because she was desperate to get her tree up.
So what kind of stuff... Just totally, like, changing the subject here. What kind of stuff? Let's talk about Valentine's Day when you were in school.
Oh, is it back like in the school day.
Do they do things?
Yeah, they kind of... Well, and I mean, not like a school kind of organised thing.
Like, is there a dance? A Valentine's dance?
I don't remember there being a dance.
I
went to some schools that were like, you know, they were state-run. You know, they were funded by the government. So it's like... Well, they didn't have that much money to put on a dance.
That's what all public school is here, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but they probably have more money because there's more people over here and, you know, everything. I'm not saying that's true. I mean, I'm sure there's probably schools out there that have absolutely nothing in the budget for it. But, I mean, it's also a case of, like, people... As I remember, I wasn't really into that. You know, I wasn't really into going to the dance and going to the homecoming, because there was no such thing as it anyway. Homecoming dance or anything like that, you know. But Valentine's Day dance, I don't remember one. There might have been. I just don't remember
I can only remember once when I was in junior high. I remember I borrowed a dress from my aunt, because I think when I was in junior high, I was the same height that I am now. So I was already like full height.
You just gave up on the growing then.
I was one of the tallest people in my class at that time.
And you still
like,
are. That's
I'm
the
gonna
beauty
be
of it.
tall. But anyway, I can remember like, oh, it was a big deal though. It was like, I think I was in 8th grade. So maybe it was just like for 8th graders, like, you know, when you're about 13, it's your last year of junior high.
Junior high, yeah.
I can remember like she had this like maroonish burgundy velvet dress.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, can I borrow that? It was like a baby doll style. I thought I was so
cute.
I thought it was so like grown up because it was like, you know, it was an adult's dress.
Yeah.
And and that was my Valentine's dance, and I danced with boys, and I think I kissed a boy like after the dance and.
After the dance.
And it was just one of those things. Yeah, but that's like the only I don't remember having them in high school at all.
I mean, I maybe we had them in primary school. I don't remember, but I don't...
Did you exchange Valentine's Day cards?
I vaguely remember getting a Valentine. Funnily enough, there you go. I vaguely remember getting a Valentine card from a girl in primary school. And it was like, to Dominic. Yeah, love, whatever. I can't remember her name now, you know, but it was just like, but I don't remember getting anything. I was just, I never got into that thing. You know, I just never did that kind of thing.
So when I was
very apathetic in school about that kind of thing.
When I was in school, it was like a thing. You know, the teacher would put out like bring Valentine's.
No,
for the
it was
class.
just kind of like a.
And so you'd write one out to every
thing.
You'd write it out to every person in your class, and then we would make these like out of a tissue box, like Kleenexes. Out of a Kleenex box, we cover it with like construction paper and decorate it with little hearts, different color hearts and stuff like that, or we'd draw with markers or something and make our little put our name on it with glitter or something, and everybody would go around and put their Valentine in your, you know, you'd go around the class and drop your Valentine in each person's box. And and then you would take it home and you'd open up and see.
That's kind of jogging a memory of doing something like that. Maybe we did something like that in primary school. Nothing in high school or, you know.
Oh, no,
like
not high school.
Yeah,
so actually, I do have a thing in high school.
Oh, do you?
When I was in
You have all the stories today, don't you?
I can just remember. I can just remember in high school, like, because in high school here, anyway, they do things to raise money for your class or whatever, you know, the senior class or the whatever class will do things to raise money for their class, usually for end of year, for your prom at the end of year or something. And so there would be these things like Valentine grams. You could buy it for like a dollar or something.
A gram.
And it would be like, that's what we call them, because it was sort of like, you know how you have singing grams or whatever, but it wasn't anything like that.
Yeah,
it was like,
I remember the grams.
It was more like, it would be like on a piece of paper and you would fill it out to so-and-so from your secret admirer or something like that.
Something
and it would
like
come
that,
with a rose, and you'd pay for that like a dollar, $5 or however much it was, and then there would be like a group of people who would go around classroom to classroom to deliver these, and if you got one, it was like, oh, because it said from your secret admirer, and you'd be like, oh, who was it, you know?
And you didn't ever found out, did you?
Sometimes you did, sometimes you didn't, I guess. There would be things like that in high school.
I found out.
Or like someone would leave Valentine's Day balloons like tied to your locker. You know, tied to the handle of your locker. You come out of class and there'd be like a bouquet of balloons there. Yeah, that happened to me. And it was like I didn't know who they were from, you know. But that was like, things like that were always exciting. You know, but
I mean, I never got all that. We never had lockers, so we didn't have balloons. Balloons of that nature or anything
sliding
like that.
In like little secret notes into the slits of the locker to people.
Don't do any of that. That's all movie stuff. It's all make-believe. Living in a make-believe world.
Are there any, is there anything else you can remember about Valentine's Day from school? It was not like a huge deal.
No, not really. I mean, I vaguely remember, like, you know, other people getting cards and stuff like that, you know, maybe. And
Other people, but not you.
but not me. No, why would I get cards? Dear Dominic, you're very ugly. This is a card for you.
Oh my god.
To tell you you are ugly. Love your secret and you're not secret not admirer.
Oh my god.
No, I mean that it was just kind of all kid stuff. Kid stuff.
Yeah.
Bah humbug.
I remember the teacher would sometimes bring like heart-shaped cookies or
I never got any cookies or anything like that.
Bring like a little cupcakes for the class.
Cupcakes. They were called fairy cakes, and no fairies bloody delivered them. I can tell you.
Are there any traditions in Britain that are different from everywhere?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No.
Like you just give the standard chocolates,
cards.
wine.
Wine is the most important thing. Wine.
Yeah.
Wine or champagne or prosecco.
Flowers, I guess.
Or yeah.
I'm not a flowers person, really.
Flowers was the big one. I seem to remember. Oh,
It seems
it's
like
jogging a
such
memory now. One of our teachers got flowers.
Oh yeah.
Our teachers got like flowers and chocolates. And I remember it was so funny because she was the most attractive teacher in our school. So like a couple of boys must have done it. I didn't obviously.
Or her husband, perhaps.
No, it was boy. It was because she was just like, oh, my husband's already sent me flowers, so it was something on her desk.
Ew, that's creepy.
So yeah, that was in high school, not primary school.
Poor teachers.
Yeah, I remember she was kind of like a bit like, oh, okay, who's that? You know, like because it was a secret admirer thing.
Oh god.
And it was like I never figured out who it was, and I questioned everyone thoroughly.
That's so creepy and also awkward and weird.
Yeah.
And gross.
Never found out.
It was you, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I'll be asking myself some pretty searching questions later on. No, I mean, I don't know. I'd never found out. It was a couple of boys, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I think they did it as a joke.
You know,
I can't remember. I don't remember who it was or if they found out or anything. But you know, it's just like they did it as a joke. You know what the
best Valentine's chocolates are, though?
What, the
Dove
truffles?
Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so good. They're a fortune though. They put them in a heart-shaped tin. It's just like, what am I gonna do with this after
they're like
I
$20,
eat these
aren't
chocolates?
they?
Yeah, I
$20,
think so. And you get like maybe 6 chocolates in there. They're really good, but totally not. You're paying for the packaging. I guess.
You are. Yeah.
But what am I gonna do with that heart-shaped
lovingly
tin
gift
afterward?
wrapped?
Like, just put it in a cardboard thing that I can recycle once I'm done, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you can get those, like, dollar things, can't you? And they're like, there's only, like, 4.
Yeah.
And it's in cardboard and all that, you know, you throw it away.
The ones I never liked, I don't know if you do them in Britain.
Ghirardelli?
No, the conversation hearts.
No, I don't.
We call them candy hearts, but they're actually called conversation hearts. They're like the classic pastel
sweet
colors. No, they're not really sweet. They're just very chalky and
they're like love
say, like,
hearts.
I love you.
Yeah, we got love hearts, but they're a little bit more. There's a bit more of a flavour to them.
Oh yeah, they have no.
They've got I love you and will you be mine and all that written on it.
My Valentine.
My Valentine.
Kiss me, hug me.
Kiss me, hug me. Yeah, that's that we call them love hearts.
Yeah, we call them candy hearts. They're actually called conversation hearts. Those were always like my least favorite thing. Sometimes you would get those. Sometimes someone would give you that instead of just the little paper Valentine. They would give you that because it has on the to so-and-so from so-and-so on the box.
Oh, yeah.
And I was always like, just threw it away.
Throw it away. I don't know who this is from.
I would give them to my mom, actually, because my mom likes them. But I was just always like, oh, God. Couldn't you just give me like a little cute little Valentine with Snoopy on it or something?
Oh, Snoopy.
What other kind of candy? Nothing really else comes to mind. I mean, specific Valentine's candy. Stuff that only... Is there anything that only comes out in Britain at Valentine's Day?
No. There's not... over here, like, you got, like, the Easter eggs and stuff like that, and you get Cadbury eggs that come out only at that time, and then they go away.
Yeah.
And thing. I don't recall anything like that in Britain. I don't recall
something that only comes out
on a certain holiday. I mean, Easter eggs maybe, but Easter eggs are like big chocolate eggs and they're packaged and all that. You know, that's the only time you'll ever see them.
Yeah.
But as for everything else, no, I think it's available all year round. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, people who listen in Britain. Is it do Cadbury cream eggs disappear after Easter? You know, but I seem to remember I could get them in December. I could get them in winter and stuff like that, you know.
Maybe you were getting them like in a little shop that had just ordered too many and they just still had them left.
I don't know, maybe. Was I?
I mean, because you can find them sometimes around here like that, like in the grocery store in December, and it's just like...
We got a couple the other day,
There's just a couple like sitting in a bucket somewhere.
And they're smaller now. The bloody things are smaller.
This is not an Easter episode.
It's not, but it's the smaller now. I just want to have a little rant about that. As we're talking about chocolate, you know, chocolate is getting smaller. Dairy milk is getting smaller. They go, it's a smaller, everybody's got a deal. It's like, no. If people want to eat chocolate, leave it the way it was.
Oh my God.
No.
Are you done?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, if there's any other kinds of candy. Let us know if there's any other kinds of Valentine's only candy that comes out that you can't get year round.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's...
I mean, again, they do the big Hershey's Kisses, like what they do at Christmas.
Nah,
you can get that again, because it's just like, oh, you're buying somebody a big kiss for Valentine's.
Those are the most disgusting kisses you'll ever get.
For the most part, I think everything is just sort of like tailored to the colors. You know? So like you can get a bag of M&Ms that's all just red, white, and pink.
Red, white, and pink, yeah. But you know what you would like? There's a big basket of Skittles and Starburst, all red and stuff. That'd be like my Halloween candy. My Valentine's candy. My Valentine's candy. The time of Valen.
And then all the chocolates are like heart-shaped.
Yeah.
All the like gummies. We saw some gummies at Walmart, didn't we? That were like cinnamon-flavored gummies, and they were heart-shaped.
Ruined it, mate.
You were totally disgusted.
Yes, get that out of my life.
Oh, gosh. But anyway, yeah. So I don't mind the holiday, but I also don't care about it.
Yeah. I think a lot of Brits will agree with you on that. But a lot of Americans think it's a beautiful tradition.
I mean, I'm not going to hate anybody who's like super into Valentine's and is just like, oh my God, me and my husband, we're going to like have this really romantic dinner and he's going to make dinner for me and like we're going to go out to a movie and then like he bought me roses and sent them to my office and he's like chocolate and like he built me a chocolate office. He got me a necklace, and it was just so romantic. And then he drew me a bubble bath before I went to bed. Like, it was just the most romantic day.
Worst thing is he drew that bubble bath on paper.
But anyway.
He says, this is what you would be having if I could be bothered to run you a bath.
I might secretly roll my eyes while she's rambling on and on, but, you know, I'm just going to be like, do you, boo. Do you, boo.
No, boo. No, boo. No boo anymore. Boo is what you say to a ghost. Or that freaking little dog, what was his name? Droopy. Boo. Boo.
You guys, I am so sorry that these podcasts are so completely random so often.
Boo.
No, you're supposed to do it like boo. Boo.
Boo.
Okay.
Yeah, Droopy.
We have to go. We have to go.
He's very big on Valentine's.
We have
Coming up to
go.
He's like, you do you, boo. We have to go now.
We really have
Descending
to go.
into chaos.
Yes.
Utter chaos.
Yeah.
Utter madness, people.
Yes. We're high on Valentine's Day.
High on Valium on Valentine's Day. The time of Valen.
As always, thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate your support.
Yes.
And we will talk to you next time.
We will talk to you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.